Here, propaganda, as far as I am concerned, media literacy, propaganda, watch stuff and pick it apart like this. Be skeptical. So why is he saying what he is saying? And is this truthful? What Mayor Frey is claiming here?
There was a moment where, among all of the clips that had been circulating, that the news had spoken to him. I don't know if he was in his 20s, maybe, and he basically came out and said, like, "I'm pretty right wing. This isn't the way to do this." Have you heard from folks in Minneapolis or even
Listen
around the
to what he
country
says.
who may be of that political persuasion who've had, not the same response that Trump and Vance and Kristi Noem have had to this?
Countless, and that gives me a whole lot of hope, because this is a moment where we got to love our country more than our ideology. This is a moment when we've got to understand that the foundation that is our Constitution is being violated. And whether you're a Democrat or you're a Republican, you need to stand up right now for the endurance of our republic.
Brian Tyler Cohen asks, hey, I saw this video of like a right-leaning guy who identified as right-leaning said, hey, this situation is effed up. Like, this isn't supposed to be how it is, right? Softball question. Because the question for Jacob Frey is, have you heard from people who are right-leaning who said the same thing? And you can even, if you look back at the video, you can even, Jacob Frey is listening to the question, whether they've gone over these questions before, and his eyes light up. He's like, I get what you're getting at here. Here, this is my softball for saying, yes, I've heard from many, many people on the right that say that this is not appropriate. And he then gets to go on and say, this is bigger than ideology. Have you ever heard somebody on the left say the right is correct? And this situation right now is bigger than my left ideology? Of course not. Their ideology is everything. Their delusional, mental illness driven ideology is all that they have. That's all what they identify as. Identify as. And so he uses that opportunity to say, well, this is bigger than Democrat or Republican, because the only right answer in his mind is obviously you have to say that this ICE agent was wrong. This was murder. ICE are terrible. ICE needs to get out, get the F out, according to him.